Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamos.
And guess what, folks? We are so back, and it's not even funny how back we are. We are so damn back, and it feels good.
We're already laughing.
Vince made a new friend in between our hiatus.
Oh, grab this guy.
Who's the new friend?
Yeah, show us the friend.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I meant he got COVID.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna touch
Never
that
mind.
anymore.
Never mind.
There was nothing off camera.
We just killed somebody.
Oh my god.
You know how like they reference like our friend who's like in the trunk, like in Goodfellas?
Oh yeah.
Vince made a new friend. It's just some woman he stabbed.
Oh wow.
That's
I thought you
crazy.
meant. I was still once again thinking about COVID. You went another.
A whole
You went another
different
way.
route.
Yeah.
I stay going different routes, dude. You know what I mean? Routes are a thing in football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And driving and
And Pokemon.
And Pokemon. Yeah.
Wait, how in Pokemon? What do they do?
It's the routes that you go on. So there's like different routes in the game where different Pokemon appear.
I've never played Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Oh.
No, I was more of a Digimon guy.
Were you
watch
really?
the show?
I did like the Digimon show.
I remember reading an article about why Pokemon like is still in our culture and Digimon isn't.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's just because of how the evolution process worked. Like in Pokemon, you just level up your Pokemon, but in Digimon, it never made any fucking sense why they changed.
Well, because you can Digivolve and you can Digivolve forward to the bigger ones like
Uh-huh.
But then
Agumon
you
and
can
stuff like that.
You can Digivolve back.
Exactly. Yeah. And the thing also with Digimon, and I'll make this quick, I'm not going to
Yeah.
make this all about Digimon,
Uh-huh.
is that you are bound through your soul to your Digimon. So if your Digimon dies, or if the kid dies, the Digimon dies.
Oh,
Yeah.
So if like you die in the dream, you die for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People just kill their Pokemon all the time.
But there's more at risk if you die, your thing's gonna die too. So I guess that's more reason for the monster to protect you, right?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense,
And
yeah.
more reason for you to protect the monster.
Yeah.
You know what
I feel
mean?
like we got to Digivolve in real life, you know?
Yeah, we got to level up. It's
We gotta
time.
level up.
And that's
Yeah.
what we did. We're in this new studio.
New
we're
studio.
leveled up.
We're out here
Yeah.
doing it, man.
Was last week the Super Bowl? Last Sunday?
Last Sunday was the Super Bowl, yeah.
Okay, and now that it's over, did you enjoy the Super Bowl?
Halftime show?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cool.
it was tight. You liked Eminem kneeling?
I legit did not notice it happened, and then everyone brought it up afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Like I was not paying attention to Eminem at all.
Yeah, he was losing himself. Dude. He lost himself in the. It sounds like you lost yourself in the moment. Honestly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
That's what you think.
Well, I actually didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Really?
I like intentionally
you
didn't watch it.
protested
Like,
it, right?
yeah,
Protested,
I
yeah.
didn't like that there's only one white person performing at the Super Bowl.
That's not enough,
That's why I
dude.
didn't watch it. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I can't do this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's only one real artist on stage.
yeah. I was like, throw Jack Harlow in there. Come on, at least give me that.
I fucking like that dude.
He's really good. I like Jack Harlow. I think he's great.
I'm a big Jack Harlow fan. Bro.
Yeah, I feel like we'd hit it off if I met him. Honestly,
I feel like if we just hung out, we can get like food or something. You know?
Yeah. It wouldn't even be like a crazy thing. It'd just be like, hey, come on.
Yeah.
There's a new food place by my house.
Yeah, let's go to Patas.
I got a new bed. Do you want to help me break it in?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That's what I heard from you guys.
Yeah,
I have new chapstick. You want to taste it?
is that one of your moves,
No.
dude? I always want.
I've had a girlfriend for like so long.
I always want to imagine how Vince like flirts. Like, what did he do to get like, you know? And
He just
Yeah.
he just looked at them.
he just looked at them. I'm gonna give him that look. Then the panties coming off.
Just give me that look. Yeah.
We were talking about protests though.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Eminem protesting.
Oh, just
Yeah.
like just the act of kneeling during the the national anthem, right? Like everybody acts like kneeling is disrespectful during the national anthem, but there's way more disrespectful things
Yeah.
you could do during the national anthem.
Like what, Daniel?
Like you could like imagine Nicki Minaj squatting and like looking back at the camera, like doing that Anaconda pose, but only during the national anthem. Wait, that actually might be pro-America.
I
honestly.
wouldn't even be offended. I'd be like, yeah.
I want to see all the players do it if they're protesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, they have to do the Anaconda pose.
Yeah, dude, I can't name any football. Maybe it could be basketball too. LeBron just looking back at the camera, Anaconda posing
on the jumbotron.
on the
yeah.
jumbotron.
Oh, and they do the thing where they look at the crowd and they have to pick other people to do it with them. Yeah.
And there's the one player who just refuses to do it.
It'd be Russ.
It'd be Russ.
It'd be
Yeah,
Russ.
When Russ, we trust, man. Today's the AllStar Game, and I think the Lakers are coming back this season.
Let's hope so.
Is it like it in like baseball where like after
it's after the All-Star
game?
break, yeah.
No, like where folks can either like really turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
also, is it after the basketball All-Star game that like you can actually get like a pretty good idea of the playoff picture?
Yeah.
Or,
you
okay.
get the best
You
picture.
get the best
obviously.
idea.
Yeah.
So like that's what, man. It's good. It's, you know what I mean. Football's stupid because the Pro Bowl means absolutely nothing.
Oh, they hate it.
Why is that even a fucking thing?
It's
Oh,
after
you
this-
watched the Pro Bowl,
No,
right?
I was at the gym and I was like, this is stupid, bro. Like baseball, it matters. Basketball, it matters.
Yeah, because in football, it's if they play that game, they're gonna get injured.
yeah.
And there's like no point. They're like, this game is pointless. I'm not gonna get injured. I'm not gonna get paid for this game.
Why can't they just have that shit in the middle of the season?
Because then it's an extra game that they have to play, and then they're more likely to get injured for the rest of the season.
But shouldn't it be like, I don't know. Fuck, I hate football.
Were there like any advantages at all to like if the East Conference or West
You
Conference
get
wins?
home field advantage in baseball and basketball if you win.
No, in
If you win.
basketball it doesn't matter.
Really? I thought you get like home field advantage too.
No,
Oh,
I
is it really?
always thought it was based on the standings in the league.
Oh, really? I thought. Okay, so it's only baseball.
It's
where it
only
matters.
baseball where it matters.
Okay, well that's fucking rules then. Like you know.
Yeah,
what I
the
mean?
baseball thing is pretty cool. I gotta admit.
That's
yeah.
tight. Like you know what I mean? You got people come out to play.
But like you don't also get injured in the same way with like the other ones that are more contact. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
What
yeah, I
if
guess
comedy
you're right.
had an AllStar game? It's Ian Russo's list.
No one's
That's
showing
our
up to the
All-Star
game.
Dude, comedy all-star game would be great. I mean, every time we show up, it's like a fucking all-star slam dunk
Fucking
contest. When I go
stupid.
on stage, dude, it's just like when I see Vince putting his arm in the rim.
I'm hanging.
Like
Yeah,
Vinny
put it all the
Carter.
way through. Yeah.
I'm like Shaq, and I'm just
We're
like,
Shaq with the old camcorder.
dude. That's what an open mic should be. An open mic should feel like the slam dunk contest.
Yeah. Lewis is Ben Wallace too, coming
Yeah.
in with that fro, dude, all the time. Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, and instead it feels like fucking just like two retards playing. Like, no, I'm just kidding. It's like, what does it feel like, Lewis?
Stand-up comedy.
It just feels like.
Although, if I'm being honest, seeing two mentally challenged people play basketball is going to be entertaining.
That's it. But
Honestly, seeing you guys play basketball is pretty entertaining. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
You see that?
They're not gonna score any points, but they're having so much fun out there.
Bro, having so much fun. Yeah, I'm trying to have fun. You know, I'm Johnny Knoxville in The Ringer.
Oh, that's such an awful movie.
Wait, why-
he like pretends to be
Well, I mean,
like
why is it
disabled,
I mean,
right?
he's an awful character, Vince, but I feel like the movie itself is not awful.
No, but there's like a lot of movies that have been like someone pretends to be
Oh, I mean-
disabled and then they like, and, right?
There's a thing right now.
Oh,
like,
there's that one movie.
I love that Sean
Wait.
Penn movie. I really do. It made me cry. It made me cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Sam I Am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Say to the camera.
that thing's
Vince.
crap. Look, which is fine. You can love bad movies. There's bad
It
people
might not be
also
a
that
bad
people are like,
movie.
oh, you know,
It might
yeah.
be a good movie.
I'm saying it's a
Okay,
good
okay,
movie.
you
I'm
would-
saying
yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, it's a
Yeah,
good.
for those of you who don't know, Sam I Am is a early 2000s Sean Penn movie where he's a mentally handicapped guy with a kid,
Mhm.
and he's just like trying to get back custody the whole movie, right?
If I didn't know who Sean Penn was before that movie, I would have been like, this man is so good. I would have been like, he's so talented. Why has he not been in any other movies?
Sean Penn is a wild boy, dude.
Isn't he like a wild guy?
Yeah,
He
he's
is
a wild guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real wild. What was I gonna say? About the retard.
It's also crazy that the other thing is like famous for is like Harvey Milk, and it's not that thing, that role.
No, he's really famous for other
He's
stuff.
famous.
What's
for,
other
bro, like,
things?
Milk is like one of his mid-tier like fame things, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of anything else, but he's been famous since like the 80s.
Okay.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fucking Fast Times at Ridgemont High and shit.
Oh,
that's right,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He's
Yeah,
like one
so-
of the students, right?
The
Yeah.
Tree of Life,
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
in Trio. He's crazy. Oh, he was in Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza.
Crazy,
So
dude.
you're telling me he didn't have to do that movie at all? That's what you're saying.
Vince, I hate to break it to you, but he did not need that paycheck.
Yeah.
This is not make or break. This is just like, yeah, I'm available.
He's like, I just want to do this shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you guys have a movie like that in your like catalog of like movies that you like, where you're like, this is probably not a movie I would tell other people that I enjoy, but I like secretly. I told everybody
Yeah.
that I like this movie,
Uh-huh.
but like, yeah.
Bro, that's like almost every movie that I like is
Yeah,
like that. Like
yeah.
Free
Yeah,
Guy.
Daniel likes really bad movies. Oh, I forgot
And
about
Free Guy's
Guy.
look, Free Guy is just such a fucking enjoyable movie. And I don't even like video games.
You're like an NPC,
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an NPC. I'm a non-person of color.
non-person of color.
Yeah, dude. No, there's a lot. There's too many for me to list
Yeah,
off.
okay, that's fine.
Lewis,
I
what do
can't really. What really bad movies are? You'd have to start listing them off, and I'd be like, oh, maybe that's good.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of it. Lewis likes movies. You know what I can't stand though is when people act like they don't like anything that is not like
Oh, when they
Pretend-
think everything they watch is good.
yeah, or just like
Oh, I know one person you're talking about.
Nick Oldershaw, folks. Nick Oldershaw.
Oh, like they have like a really like
You like,
good curated thing.
I'm like, yeah, this movie was cool. And Nick's like, that was just a soft ass movie. I'm like, Nick, your favorite movie is Batman versus Superman.
That is, I could not believe you when you said that.
yeah,
That
dude.
is insane that he likes it that much,
I
or
hope-
that he even likes it.
I host a podcast with that guy.
Is that the one with Doomsday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is that
think
what you
so.
call it, Doom Scroll?
Yeah, probably, dude.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're Superman dying.
I'm Superman. Now I'm Wonder Woman, bro. I got the fucking. I tell the truth and shit.
Yeah.
But
I tell the truth. And shit.
yeah, she got the lasso of truth.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? No, it's
the
cool.
lasso, true.
The true. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're back with Sleepover Pod. Look, man, there's something that is tough. You know, something that needs to be discussed, right?
What is
we
it?
all have Instagram accounts, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're like in line at Target and you're about to pay. Actually, you're not. Look, let me say this again. We're in line at Target.
Yeah.
The line is long. What am I going to do? I'm gonna pull up my phone,
Yeah.
check Instagram. Sometimes the very first thing is just a picture of ass, and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
it
like,
happens too often,
bro. And I feel like Instagram is doing this shit on purpose because it's not even like a thirst account. It's like most of the time, like 90% of the times, it's like somebody I know, or I just check an Instagram story and it's somebody I know. And look, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
No,
Just
keep doing your thing.
Keep doing
your
you.
thing.
You know what I mean? I just wish Instagram would just like put like a little, put like a trigger warning
Yeah.
or something, dude.
I feel like
you
I'm
guys
being
are-
called out right now.
Huh?
Oh.
No, that recently happened to me at Chatterbox where I was scrolling and I saw hood memes and it was a video of like a girl like shaking her ass and then Luis took a picture of me looking at that and now like it just looks like I watch that all the time. And like no matter what I say, someone's gonna be like, nah, you like that? I'm like,
No, but it's
I
true.
mean like
you
I
don't know when it's gonna come out.
don't know what's gonna come out. A trigger warning would be great.
Bro, like
yeah.
it's literally like watching the show Euphoria in your living room, and you're like, man, your mom walks in. I'm like, oh fuck, like I don't know how to
They
explain.
always
this
come in
shit.
at the worst times.
They do come in at the worst time, and that's what
Yeah.
Instagram is like right now, dude. It's like the wild.
I've
west.
had that shit happen to me in class.
Yeah.
where I bring down the brightness so fucking
Dude,
fast.
the brightness has to go out. Instagram is like the wild west of ass right now, dude. I feel like my feed is a damn saloon, and it's like mostly people I know. You know, we gotta come up with a solution for this shit.
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
People are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just can't be.
Oh, Jack actually has one of those like
Yeah.
screens where it's you don't see it unless you're looking right at
Yeah.
it, right in front.
But every time somebody
Yeah,
has that,
okay.
I met a guy last week. I DJ'd a wedding and I went to the after party and he had one of those things. I was like, I know why you have that. He's like, why? And I'm like, it's because you're looking at ass. So I'm like, let me see your explore page right now.
One time,
And he showed me
and then he put down the phone and you two started kissing in his room. Right?
one time we were at a comedy show, right? And then the dude, like, he did his set and everything, and then like the headliner was on stage. He was sitting right behind the guy that just went up, and he's looking at his phone. So all he was looking at was videos of ass, and then he'd stop and then take notes on the comic set to give him tags. Then and the notes were even long. It was like the word of the premise of the joke. Then he'd swipe up, then go back to looking at more ass. And I'd be like, man, this dude did like 40 minutes, and then this guy was scrolling for 40 minutes.
Bro, Dennis was going crazy.
That is the menace,
Dennis
dude.
It's crazy because like he treated that shit like how Kanye made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He just looked at ass and he's like, all right, I gotta critique this. I got ideas now. You know what I mean?
That guy was like commenting sexy body and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Bro, it's crazy that some people really do that.
He
you
was just
know?
paying.
That's so sad that people do that.
He was
Like,
clicking on their Cash App links and just sending them money. Dude, it's so sad just seeing like a hot girl post up like one of my subscribers sent me this, and it's like, damn, he's just one of the subscribers and he
Yeah.
spent like $200+.
Yeah.
Start a family, dude.
Dude,
Start a business.
it's wild, man. Somebody needs to stop the simps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to. That's why I respect Reddit for just giving everybody the free OnlyFans account. You know what I mean?
That's pretty
So,
funny.
You gotta stop these men.
When I do that shit, I'm on my billionaire shit, dude, like Kanye.
Like Kanye, dude. It's crazy though, dude. It's nuts.
Mm.
It's really it's a whole different landscape out here. You know what I mean?
So
Whole different
It's a
landscape.
whole different landscape.
speaking of the Wild West, you know,
Yeah.
I remembered this recently, and I want to back it up. I want to know if it's real.
Yeah.
Vince, you
Yeah.
used to have a very early joke about getting mugged in your neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
Did
dude.
that actually happen?
I forgot that happened. Yeah.
Did you
No,
actually get mugged?
I got mugged in my own neighborhood. It was a guy. I was on my way to school. I was like maybe 15 or 16.
I thought you were going to Manuel's house.
Oh, I think
I was gonna go to Manuel's house because he would walk with me sometimes to school.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And a guy just kind of came up and he asked me how much I had, and I only had like a handful of dollars, like $3, and I showed him that, and he's like, "No, you can just keep it." But like he had like a gun, but like it was like a gold gun.
Was it actually a gold
And
gun?
like, you know, in hindsight, I'm like, that probably wasn't a real gun. And then, because like, if you have a gold gun, you don't need my money. Like,
Bro, if you have a gold gun, don't you need to fight like James Bond or something?
you need to go platinum on zombies is what you need to do to get gold guns.
Yeah, you ran into Oddball just in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
neighborhood.
I was like, yeah, that happened. I forgot that. You know what's so funny is like being on this and then just talking to my girlfriend, like brings up so much trauma and things that I overlook.
Well, what did your girlfriend do to you, bro?
Yeah, what have you brought
Yeah. Well, like it is crazy. Like where you're like,
she hits him.
She
Yeah,
does.
dude.
I remember when I was like, "Why don't you listen to Sleepover?" It's just like because I just hit Vince every time I hear something I don't like.
yeah, I'm like, she's the one who robbed me. Yeah. No, but like it is crazy how like just regular conversation brings up like memories that you forgot about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, do you remember any of my trauma? I don't think I have any.
Oh yeah, I don't think you have any trauma either.
Probably
Because you're
black it
living
out.
through it right
Yeah,
now.
I'm living
Still,
through it
right now.
It's all trauma for you.
It's just been one 24/7 drama.
Yeah, dude. I love trauma. You know,
Yeah,
trauma makes you who you are, right?
you love trauma and you love drama,
I love,
dude.
I love trauma. That's
You
so-
love history.
I love causing trauma, dude.
Yeah, you love causing
I
trauma.
love
You're
causing-
an
What's-
abuser.
What's the last drama you caused, Daniel?
Last drama or last trauma?
Let's do both.
Both, yeah.
do
Fuck,
both.
dude. What is it? 2022?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. You have to go by years.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Drama is what look.
Drama is compelling.
Drama is what moves the story along, and that's the problem with COVID, dude. We're just fucking not moving the story. We need to take off our masks and get people sick again, so we can cause more drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID's just been like one really long side story that no one, that people got over
Bro,
like really quickly.
It really does feel like a side quest that has gone nowhere. And like, I don't play video games that much, but you ever go on like a side quest and you just don't know how to get out of like the level, and you're like, oh fuck,
and
man,
you
I'm
just stop playing the game.
You stop playing the game.
Yeah.
I think we stopped playing the game, dude. It's time to put on a new game.
Yeah. New game.
I'm an NPC now.
This has been your free guy.
This is my free
your
guy.
free guy arc.
Yeah, man, I need to come back to life, dude.
Your
Vince
villain
is
arc.
living in Grand Theft Auto, just getting robbed
Yeah.
in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
What game am I
yeah.
playing? What game am I in?
My community was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. That's crazy that you
Now it's fucking what's
That's
that
just
Nintendo
Animal
game?
Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Our neighborhood used to be Grand Theft Auto, but now it's Animal Crossing. That's fucking crazy, man.
Damn, dude.
Fuck,
I
that's
got
so funny.
I got Tom Nook and stuff. Tom Nook raising up the prices of my house and everything.
Yeah.
How much does couch cost? It looked like a leaf.
It's like the way that they talk, you know. Yeah.
Dude, we were talking about this earlier, but you know how Toontown is getting like renovated and stuff? But
Yeah,
they're calling
at
it,
Disneyland.
Yeah, they're calling it a reimagining, right? But wouldn't it be cool to just call Glasso Park or any neighborhood getting gentrified a reimagining?
A
of it?
reimagining.
Yeah.
We're actually reimagining Glasso Park. Imagine.
Yeah.
There's no brown people here.
Yeah, we're imagining without Latinos.
Without
and
Latinos, and everyone's like, oh man, there's no lines. It's so much fun to be
they're
here.
like, oh my god, yeah, I can just pay $20 extra to eat here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I would love, dude. That's great. Your neighborhood is nuts.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Pardon our stardust.
Yeah, I can't.
all over
Pardon
the
your
place.
Stardust.
Yeah,
That's such a funny thing.
It's such a funny thing.
You
Yeah, to
can't
be
claim
like,
it anymore.
I
you
mean,
can't claim it anymore.
I'll
You'll
never,
always be
I'll
able.
never claim it.
One day we're
I
gonna
don't
buy
want to
back.
claim it.
You know
We're gonna buy black the block.
Wait, what did you
Buy back the block.
I thought you said like, buy, I thought you
Something way
said you're gonna
different.
buy black. Like, and I'm
Buy
like, whoa,
black, yeah.
What?
Also buy black. Yeah, it's Black
Yeah.
History Month, everybody.
Yeah, it's
so
Black-
please
Black,
do that.
Black
Yeah.
Future
Black Future
Month.
Month.
Black Future,
Dylan
yeah.
Farr, we're
We're
supporting
supporting Dylan Farr.
Yeah.
Black Future Month, man. I'm trying to see black people live like the Jetsons. You know what I mean? I want to see that. We're remaking the Jetsons, just have it be black people. And then we're going to remake the Flintstones. The Flintstones are just Mexicans, honestly.
The Flintstones.
Yeah, bro, the way they out here living. The food's always,
Yeah, Mexicans be using the most random shit as utensils, and also the Flintstones be doing that
Yeah,
shit.
bro, they're also always pushing their car and shit. Bro, is that
Wait, they always got dangerous ass pets in the house, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry about it."
bro, is that a dinosaur? You have a
You got a permit for
you
that?
gotta, like, nah, dog, he's chill though. He don't bite.
Yeah, the city comes by and you're like, hide the dinosaur, hide the dinosaur.
How many dinosaurs do you got?
We gotta report that there's a dinosaur here. Like, nah, what you talking about?
The food's always just at work.
They're always putting their kids in dangerous situations, putting their kids on top of the car.
Dude,
So-
Bam Bam is a silver tooth kid for sure.
Oh, for sure.
yeah, dude. You know, it's true. It's true. You know, you fuck with the Flintstones.
Yeah. I used to watch a lot
Did you guys
of
watch the
Hanna-Barbera
live action
stuff.
ones?
Huh?
Oh, with
The
John
live
Goodman?
action ones?
Oh no.
That movie, I remember.
I think that was one of my first movies in theaters.
Really? I think
Yeah.
it's one of my first movies I remember watching. Yeah.
Oh, it's either that or Jimmy Neutron.
They did that.
Oh, dude.
They did that with like Scooby Doo, the Flintstones, and I think Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, I remember the Rocky and Bullwinkle one.
Rocky and Bullwinkle is such a funny cartoon. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
ones.
Really?
Yeah. Man, I remember. I think we had seen Rocky and Bullwinkle at my house once when we had a sleepover.
When we were cuddling.
and,
Yeah.
there's this really funny thing at the beginning. Aliens have invaded, and it's a headline. And these people are on the subway reading the newspaper, and the guy's asking the other guy, "So what's in the news?" And he's like, "Aliens have invaded Earth." And he's like, "So what else is new?" Like that was just so funny. And it's just very simple, and I just love that show.
Which one's the moose?
That's Rocky.
He
No,
talks.
that's Bullwinkle. I'm
he-
sorry.
He talks like funny, right? He's like, who? He's like,
Hey, I was
like
gonna do
Yogi
Yogi
Bear.
Bear.
I mean, given that animators usually use the same, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it could be.
Boo-boo.
But yeah,
Appar-
Bullwinkle is a moose.
I
My
heard that.
parents always bring it up, but apparently when I was a kid, I really liked Yogi Bear.
Really?
Yeah.
And I, for some reason, never remember watching Yogi Bear as a kid. Like we used to buy you VHSs all the time, and I'm like, I don't. You wasted that money. That just went right over my head.
You don't fuck with Yogi Bear still?
Not really.
What
No.
about Boo Boo Bear?
Nah, he's kind of cool. Hey,
Yeah.
boo boo.
You know, I'm just remembering right now because we're talking about like trauma and everything, and then also cartoons.
Whoa,
Damn, bro.
Hold on.
Just, like,
We're
li-
just talking about cartoons.
just live life.
I love Disneyland. I remember that sometimes my parents wouldn't be around a lot, right? So my mom would put on like Disney cassettes, right, to distract me, so that her and my dad could leave, and I'd be watching cartoons, and then I'd be like, oh, so where's my mom at? Like,
Wow.
afterwards.
That sounds like the beginning of a Jordan Peele movie, dog.
I learned in my
He's
child development class that that's actually a really bad thing to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do that shit to my dog, bro.
That's crazy because my parents would just stick around and fight. And I think that was pretty bad too.
You know, sometimes my parents would fight, but they'd also fight on the front porch. I'm like, you could do that shit inside, bro.
Dude, why do they love getting that messy? Like,
I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is, but I just wish it was like, Vince, just go somewhere else.
I'm like, they'll hear
Yeah.
this shit inside anyway.
yeah, but you don't got to be outside.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking, man, Latinas and Latinos.
I think I remember hearing my parents argue, and one of them was like, keep it down, the neighbors are gonna hear it, and the other one was like, fuck the neighbors.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. I remember
so
hearing
funny.
that.
So like, I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what they do.
Dude, I've been around arguments with your parents, and those are not fun at all.
Really?
Yeah. One time my mom threw a hot iron at my dad when they were fighting.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
imagine seeing it.
No,
That's just crazy.
yeah, I feel like if I saw your mom, I'd be like, Nora, you're out of pocket right now.
I've only seen people throw like projectiles in video games. Like I've never seen it in person.
She
It
can throw that
was
shit,
like
but-
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
so she charged that shit up like to get it hot.
It was plugged in, like they
Okay.
were gonna go somewhere. Then they
He's like-
canceled the plans.
He's like, I'm gonna press
in
my
real time.
I'm gonna press my dickies real quick.
It's like, nah, your girl's about to press you. Yeah, yeah.
Oh damn!
You're about to get a crease.
Crease on his damn forehead, dude. Oh, that's nuts, man. But yeah, your parents they seem happy though, dude.
Yeah, for the most part. You know, what is funny is that they'll look like we'll mention this stuff and they'll be like listening, like, and then they'll be like, that was crazy, huh? And I'm like, are you fucking insane right now? Like, are you being serious?
You ever tell your parents like, "Oh, you did this," and they're like, "We wouldn't do that." I'm like, it's burned into my memory.
I'm like, you're the reason I have this awful part of my brain right now.
Yeah, dude. No, I think honestly, your parents did a good ass job because you're one of the best people I know.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
And-
I
yeah,
appreciate
Louis
that
too,
that they
dude,
did
you know?
so many crazy things.
No,
and I was
but
like, I don't want to do any
Everything
of
they
that.
did made you the person that you are today, and I wouldn't want to change. I wouldn't want you to not go through any of that trauma
Yeah,
because I like the person you are today.
and everything I'm not made me everything I am.
Yeah, dude.
right.
So in a way, I'm happy. I'm happy they put you through that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying this shit like it's I went through it.
Well,
you know?
Yeah.
since we're talking about like parents raising us,
Uh-huh.
did you guys ever actually get the sex talk from your parents? Like, did that ever come
Now,
out?
I've mentioned this on stage though, but my mom has never really gave me a sex talk. My brother would always be getting into trouble, so she gave me a talk. Have you seen Training Day?
No.
All right, but basically, Denzel. Part of Training Day is Denzel says, "It's not what you know, it's what you can prove," and that's essentially the sex talk that my mom gave me. She was just like,
That's not what you
Wait,
know. It's what you,
what?
You're preparing you for
How does
court.
that relate to
"Let me get to it. Let me tell you. Let me tell
You're
you."
right, it's not what you know. It's what you can prove.
So it's basically she's
She
like,
saw her boys and she's like, these guys ain't gonna be that.
No, so
these guys
ba-
are gonna have to force it.
basically what my mom was saying is like, it's not what you did, it's what a girl said you did. And so she's like, don't put yourself in a situation where somebody can say something about you. And that's when I was just like, I was like age like 10, and I'm like, Your Honor, I ain't never catching a case.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
will never, I'm not gonna get caught with any of these bitches. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That's me, dude.
My parents talked to me about the police before they talked to me about sex. But when they did give me the sex talk, it was more of like, yeah, just like don't get any like hood rats pregnant. Like don't go out with hood rats. And you know, when you're a kid, you're gonna do the opposite of what your parents tell you.
Yeah.
So I had to do it.
I've
you
seen
know.
Vince's middle school rogues gallery, bro, and he was hitting the hoodest of the hood. Bro, have you seen the Suicide Squad? They call my boy Rat Catcher. He had the bitches like on his hat, like Ratatouille and shit. They had bits like this.
Pulling on my hair. Because
you do look like that fool from Ratatouille.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
want to be that fool.
I forget his name.
Linguini. That's his name. I'm not fucking with you. His name's Linguini. I'm gonna watch Disney and fuck with you about the names? No.
You went to Ratatouille land or some shit.
Yeah. France? That's what Americans call France is Ratatouille land.
Ratatouille land.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like it does geographically on our real map, but it looks like a rat on like the world.
Hey,
That's
you,
like the
you guys
flat-
seen that famous fucking tower they have in Ratatouille land? That's just all bright.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if just their flag was just the rat, like just smiling. The only thing I don't like about Ratatouille is they got a fucking real rat to play Remy, you know? That food
Patton. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You're the rat guy.
That's all you ever go be to be is a rat.
We did see him live once, and that was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
When did
Yeah.
we see him?
Holy fuck, like a long time ago.
I don't remember that.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we did?
I believe it, yeah.
Huh.
You guys would see everybody, dude.
Yeah,
We saw a
everyone.
lot of really good comics at Holy
Yeah,
Fuck.
everybody
Yeah.
saw us.
And then everybody, all the comics that you saw, like half their brains just exploded, right?
yeah.
They just,
Yeah, like scanners.
yeah, dude.
That's crazy. I know that scene, but yeah. I was trying to watch it the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine your brain just exploding. You're just chilling, and then you got to explain to the cops. You're like, his brain just exploded.
He was stressed out.
I texted this to you
He
guys
was so
today,
horny.
but
It's on Instagram. My brain explodes. I was looking at Lewis's stage photos, and I was like,
imagine seeing ass so good your fucking just head just explodes.
I'm waiting for the
Your
day,
brain's
bro.
like, I can't live anymore.
I've seen all I needed to see. Fuck, I had a point. I just forgot it.
Yeah,
No, dude.
It'll come back.
We
to you.
started talking about ass. I lost all train of thought.
Bro, ass is currency. I think in 2022.
There's
talking about
cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
and there's ass.
everyone's talking about crypto NFTs. How about we start investing in some ass, dog?
Bro, it really is because if you just get like, if you
Trying
get
to buy some stocks in Claire, you know what I'm talking about?
Yo, you're so crazy. She watches the pod.
She'll never watch the pod. There's this girl named Claire that we know. We all went to high school with, who looks a lot different now and is now a professional dancer.
So, and my point is proven. Is literally not ass currency
Oh yeah.
in many ways, dude. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except when you make an ass of yourself, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you assume you make an ass out of you and me. I told that to a teacher once, right like 10 minutes after she told me that, and then she kicked me out of class.
Was it Miss Agadine?
Nah, she was in it was my 9th grade Avid teacher, and she was actually pretty hot. And then so
Avid?
she kicked, yeah, Avid. It was like something for like college prep.
Mm-hmm.
that, and I
How
didn't
much
use- I
how
didn't
much did
use
that
any of
fucking
that
do?
shit,
How
bro.
much did that fucking do?
She was hot. She was hot though, and then when she was
Yeah.
kicking me out, I was like, "You look so cute right now."
That's funny.
You're so cute when you're
What, if
mad.
what do you think would happen if like a student just kissed the teacher? Like, whether they just want like this, like,
Of a student, yeah,
If I
that'd be bad. That'd be
wait,
really
no, but
bad.
what if I'm like, she kissed me, bro? Like,
Nah, that's funny. That's terrible. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, it must be so sick to like hook up with a hot teacher.
Mm-hmm. It would be
And being
crazy.
a
Yeah,
student?
it'd be cool.
There was I was listening to that song by Sting, you know, the one where he's like the by the police, where it's like, don't stand so close to me.
Oh yeah, is that about having sex with a teacher?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Ah,
But I didn't know that Sting was actually a teacher, and
Oh.
he wrote it based on his own experiences.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
like, happened.
It's
Ah.
I heard
No,
that.
that's so much creepier when it's a guy teacher.
I only
Yeah.
heard, I heard the version from Glee, and the version from Glee is like the teacher is just saying. I used to watch Glee season
I also
one.
used to watch Glee. Yeah.
Season one, I'll defend that shit.
You were a gleetard?
No, bro. Season one of Glee is not like the rest of Glee. All right, the first season was tight. But then it got fucking.
Tie like guys' assholes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It made everybody fucking gay on that show. I'm like, you could have, you know what I mean? I'm like,
They made the people watching it.
yeah, I swear. Like when I saw Vince in high school, I was just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
you know what I mean?
I'm like, how could everybody at this school be fucking
one day
gay?
Jay's gonna be like, so yeah, I like took my dick out of this guy's ass. You know what I mean?
I always do this shit where I'm hosting events. I swear, whenever I get nervous, right before we're about to go up, I'm like, "Do you mind if I jerk you off really quick, just to calm down?" And he's like, "Yeah, go,
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
go." What was I saying though? I was talking about Glee.
You were
Oh, but
talking
so
about
the basically the Glee teacher is singing the song. So because the girl is in love with him, and he's like, I don't want you standing next to me. But I guess the Sting version is that he thinks the girl is hot, right?
Oh,
That's sus, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, bro, no wonder you're called the police.
they've that's funny. They interviewed him and they were like they interviewed him and he's like, I never did any of this stuff, but when you're like a teacher like this, like sometimes this stuff can happen.
Yeah.
And that's like that's very open-ended, I think.
If it's called their answer.
You're so stupid. Yeah. I don't do interviews. What? Go on.
I was talking to a good friend of the pod, Jasmine Bank.
Yeah.
And she's a substitute teacher, and she was teaching high school students. And then she was like, "Yes, somehow a couple of the students found my Instagram handle."
Oh, that happened. That happened to my brother at his school. Some of the kids found her Instagram account, and she does like pole dancing.
Jasmine Bank?
No.
Just a teacher. Oh,
Well,
wow.
just a teacher.
Did you happen to have her Instagram account too? So I could see.
Yeah, my dad's been going to all the parent-teacher conferences now.
And this is college.
Or your dad is straight up just like, know that Will Smith meme? He's just like,
He's never been more involved in their lives than after finding the Instagram account. Yeah.
what was they saying though? But yeah, they found her account, and I'm like, yeah, your account is like low key pretty wild sometimes. And she's like, I don't like they overheard somebody say her name, and they went to the roll book and then found her last name. I'm like, damn, these fools are some Louis Lemus level lurkers, dude.
The little sleuth.
I'll
Little
find you.
sleuths.
Dude, I'm like in the Matrix. I'm like, you see ones and zeros, I see ass.
I'm in the Matrix, and I just took the Rhino pill.
Bro, the Rhino.
Imagine the Rhino pill was the option when they were offering
Yeah, Morpheus is like, you can red pill, blue pill,
Rhino
or the
pill.
Rhino pill.
Like, yo, let me get that Rhino pill. Dude, know what's so crazy about the Rhino pills, right?
What?
I don't know if I've talked about it before, but like when you buy a Rhino pill, it's like similar to when you have when you're underage and you have a fake ID and you're buying like alcohol, because you have to set it up. You're like, all right, let me get like a stick of bubble gum. Let me get some Snickers. Let me get like a Gatorade. Let me get the Rhino pill right there. And then
You have to buy all the extra stuff.
Yeah, let me get a magazine. And then the guy's like looking at you. He's like, okay.
It'd be so funny if you buy like all the gay stuff. Yeah, let me get 2 bananas. That Playgirl right there.
Some poppers.
Some poppers.
Hey, what's good to suck on real quick?
What you think, man? What you think? Just trying to have a chill night in, But yeah.
Hey, what you doing later?
What you doing? What's the move?
Hey, Vince, have we ever mentioned the story on the pod about the time it was very late at night and your parents got a bunch of stuff for free at the liquor store?
My dad would just go into the fucking gas station. He just take the stuff and he walk out and with it. Yeah.
Yeah, like one time Vince's parents picked us up like 3 a.m. and they're like, we were going to go to the liquor store real quick. And Vince and I are like half asleep. And then his parents walk out, go inside, and then they come back with a bunch of food and they're like, do you guys want anything specifically? And we're like, isn't this everything? And they're like, no, we can get more stuff.
And then they just went back in there and they just took more stuff. What was really funny is that some guy was like on it. They were taking a bunch of things from the liquor store, my parents, right? And then my dad is in there and he comes back with like a hot soup that's like ready for like a microwave.
A McChicken. An egg sandwich. An egg sandwich.
My dad comes back out of the liquor store with an egg sandwich and it's like really hot and warm and everything like that. And he's like, yeah, some guy was warming it up. I just took it and started finishing it right now.
Not some guy, the employee who worked there. He took his lunch.
He took that dude's lunch, man.
No, it's not like there's not like any more shit that he could just put. Like, bro, there's cup of noodles everywhere. It's
it literally it got to the point where there was enough snacks where I was like, yeah, give me some chocolate donuts. Like,
you might as well, dude.
Yeah, dude,
They got the hookup,
Yeah.
They got the hookup. I respect that, dude. But let's take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
We'll be right
It's
back.
more Sleepover. We're back with Sleepover.
We're doing it.
Look, I got a question.
Yeah.
Lewis, Vince.
Yeah.
All right. You know how sometimes like a person will go missing on Instagram, right?
Mm.
All right. And then everybody has to repost a story, as you should, right?
Yeah.
And then the person is just found. And you're like, they've been found.
Yeah.
And then the story ends. Bitch, give me the rest of the story.
Like what happened in between?
Yeah, tell me what the fuck happened. I just reposted the story, and now it's this shit's just like a cliffhanger. They were just found. Tell me what this person has been.
You want like
I want closure too.
Yeah,
closure,
them getting found is like the midway arc.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell me the rest of the crazy story, Lewis. Like,
Yeah.
all right, like where were
We
they?
need the descending order, the descending events.
Yeah,
You know?
give me the fucking mise en scene. or some shit. You know,
Not
give me
related to this at all.
Give me the give me the denouement. All right.
I don't know about
that's a
that.
little
term.
Which
better,
one's
I
that
think.
one? Which one's that
I
one?
think that's like the crescendo. Give me the fucking climax. Dylan Farr. You know what I
Give me
mean?
the clown.
Give me the climax, bro. I want to hear what's going on.
Give me the blue dabu dee dabu da. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
give me the
exactly,
shit that
yeah.
people. Do you believe in life after love, bitch? Tell me so I can know. You know what I mean? That's what Vince. What do you think about this shit?
I mean, I feel like you got to give someone a little bit of time, right? They just came back from being lost.
How you gonna
know?
get lost, bro? If you're on Instagram, you ain't lost. You just you
off the grid?
You off the grid.
When I was in jail, I was low key, dude.
Bro. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
I do want the backstory, you know.
I want the end of the story.
But don't you think that's like intrusive because that's someone else's business? You know,
What
like
the
if
fuck?
something
No,
happened,
they were just all up on
I was at my business. That's my story.
but that's your choice to post it. Though.
Nah, but
if you don't post it, that's not
Yeah.
your business.
You're gonna make me feel bad for not posting it. If I posted it, I should put a close friend story so I know the rest of the story. You know what I mean? Don't you know what I mean?
I'll give you updates.
Yeah, I was
And then also in your close friend story, post some ass,
Post
please.
some close friend story. Like people just use that shit to like post ass. I'm like, you want me to see this shit for a reason. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you think that like it's like a hint at something?
It could be. What if I just
Yeah.
I put my dick print in, like my close friend story? It's just you and Lewis.
That's so funny. Might as well just text us.
It's just us two.
Just show me.
It's just
You
a-
have sent us some pretty fucked up shit that we're not okay with.
Have
Yeah.
I? Oh, it's not my dick. It's Ozzy's dick.
You're fucked up.
Bro,
Why are you mentioning
Ozzy
it?
came with the hammer, dude. Lola's
Disgusting.
dog pussy.
We were like just spending. We were just living
Say
our
that,
lives. in the middle
Lola,
of
say
the day.
that Lola's a dog. Don't just. It just sounds like a human has a dog pussy.
Bro, I don't ever call women dogs, bro. That's crazy. I remember Vince would be like, yeah, I was fucking this bitch with a dog pussy. And I'm like, Vince, come on, man. That's crazy.
You're wild, dude.
You're a crazy guy.
Yeah,
But
dude.
that's why you're one of my friends, dude.
Yeah,
Lewis-
dude,
Lewis-
man.
We go, you nutty guy, dirty dog, dog pussy.
All right, but like I think I told you, but
Fucking
like,
demented Danny right here.
my dog Lola, is in heat. You know what I mean? She out here.
Yeah.
She wants to. She's
She's in the streets.
She's in the streets right now.
She's for the streets right now.
Yeah, but she's doing that. I walked into my dog Lola. I know what she was doing in the living room, bro. She literally was posting, doing the Nicki Minaj Anaconda pose.
Anaconda pose.
And her pussy was just spread out wide open. I swear, I've never I've heard the term like pop that pussy like in rap songs, but I saw Lola and I'm like, I don't ever want to see this shit again, dude. This shit looked like it was about to explode.
You gotta kick that dog at the house.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've said like the word pussy like more than 30 times in my life. Like that's such a weird word
It
for
is
me to
pretty
say.
sus, yeah.
Yeah.
It is what I mean. Like,
It's just very like it's very
I think I've used the word pussy ass more than pussy.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
just like I say dog. Yeah, I feel you say like you're chasing some slits or something like that, right?
some slits.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Oh,
said?
dude, I hate the term slits
That's
so
also
much. That's
crazy,
just
yeah.
disgusting. Or the worst one is gash.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that
I've
one,
heard
yeah.
gash.
Never heard anybody
I've heard
say that.
I've only heard women use the term gash
I
before.
don't like
That's
that.
crazy.
Cameron Wen says he looks like he says gash. You know what I mean?
No, he definitely does. Yeah.
Cam Gavinsky says slit. You know what I mean? With his hair just like this, dude. And
I love Cam Gavinsky. I think he's
Yeah,
the
Cam's
greatest.
great.
Cam's
We ran into him yesterday.
and when you run into somebody like out somewhere like not in where
Some-
you usually see him, and then I was the only person I thought it was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was weird that we saw Cam at the at the gay sex store too.
Dude, we should just walk around a gay sex store. Just
And that they recognized him. They're like, welcome back.
welcome back.
Back already?
Danny and Cam in the same place at the same time.
Just like last week, dude. We should all
What
walk,
were you saying?
we should just all walk in the sex shop one day though.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I've
that's
still
fine.
never been inside.
You never been in the sex shop?
No, it's
Bro.
like a neighborhood tradition.
You should go. We should go like like soon. You know?
right now.
would
What's
you,
up?
would you want to go to the arcade with me?
The arcade?
Yeah.
Well, you guys have to be in the same booth.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, is that what? What's the arcade there?
When
Or
you told
you,
me
like,
your
jack
dad,
off.
did you say your dad was addicted to the
Oh.
arcade when he was a kid or something? Like
Oh, my dad loved to. Yeah, but like a different arcade.
dad.
Called that
Yeah.
kid the pinball wizard. dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like that's like a pinball. That's
Whack-a-mole.
Be whacking something, dude. Imagine the janitor that has to clean up.
How
the-
funny would it? Wait, so they have the arcade at Lee Sex Shop, and it's like all the jack off booths, but then also the Jurassic Park booth where like you're fighting raptors.
You could either jack off or fight a bunch of raptors right now.
Oh no! When you die, it's like you have 10 seconds to come to get back into the game.
That's so funny. You busted that.
You bring the blaster into the wrong arcade booth?
Do you remember those like arcade games where you'd have it'd be like a helmet and you like pull down the helmet like this and you
Yeah.
turn it and then you're in the game?
Oh,
It's
I
like
never
the-
played
It's
those.
like the
Pre-VR.
arcade game, but like for that, like you just gotta do that with some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the crazy arcade games where like you move and shit. I've been in those.
Oh, those are pretty wild. Like the Star Wars one at Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The Star Wars ones are always really cool.
They are really
Yeah.
cool, man. You know.
It seems more fun than PS5 games sometimes, where I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Mhm.
I really
I think because you're like in a, like the atmosphere of it.
yeah.
you know?
There's this play. I was a family arcade across the street from LA Community College,
Mhm.
and that's still my favorite arcade. Like it's such like a grimy area,
for sure.
and like the owner of the comic book store, like he told me that he went there when he was a kid. So it's just like it's gone through like generations of people, which is so cool to me. And then they're constantly updating the games there. So there's like an entire row of pinball games. They had the Sopranos pinball game. Like that's still my spot to go to.
I remember when I first moved to Eagle Rock, there used to be an arcade in the Eagle Rock Plaza.
Yeah, that arcade was sick.
Yeah.
And I was like 12 years old and I was like, damn, I'm going to be like one of those like fucking kids that's in the arcade all summer just having a good time. I went there like one time. I spent like $10. I was like, man, I'm never coming to this fucking place again, bro. And I never did
Why?
because it sucked. It was a bad arcade.
I
It's a little
remember
more
liking that
expensive.
arcade.
It's
Yeah,
more
but like-
expensive
Oh,
than
was it more
most.
expensive?
Yeah, it was way more expensive. And I was like, man. And then I remember one time I was just like, someone's like, hey, you know, this is a Filipino mall. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's a Target. And then and he's like, look over here. And I was like, wait, that's a Jollibee. And then I looked and then he's like, look over here. And he's like, that's a Chow King. And I'm like, he's like, look over here. I'm like, well, that's a seafood city. And I was like, oh fuck. Like,
This is a Filipino
I
mall.
didn't notice how many Filipinos were there, like
Yeah.
until like that until somebody showed me.
And then he's like, look over here, and it was a mirror.
And then I was like, oh my God. He's like, now look back at me. And then he was Filipino too.
He's a Filipino too.
I was like,
It was the
whoa.
Jollibee.
Yeah.
the actual
Have you
mascot.
guys eaten Jollibee?
I
I've
don't
had
like.
the desserts or like the pies and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
No, I see the commercials and I'm like, this is not
When
it.
do you see a commercial? I've never seen.
I've seen Jollibee
Really?
commercials, yeah.
That's crazy. I'm not a Jollibee guy at all. It was a thing.
Or maybe just like ads. You
Yeah.
know, ads.
Jasmine be like, it's really good. I was like, I don't know about all that, bro. Like
I see the price and then I see that they just dip everything into gravy and I'm like,
yeah, this shit is like, look, no offense to the Filipinos, you know, I'm a big fan of the Filipinos, but
Yeah.
like if you
Yeah.
fucking had to add joy to the end of your fucking food, like chicken joy, imagine I made some shit called like burrito good, like
Burrito good.
burrito happy.
burrito happy. It's like,
Feliz.
don't give me an adjective, bro. Don't tell me how to feel after I eat your food. Dude. Let me decide that shit, you know?
Yeah. You have to be the person in charge of that.
Yeah, dude, you can't do that shit at Patras, dude.
Well, like I think food is generally just supposed to make you feel better, right? You don't except if it's like fast food, then you can feel bad
Yeah,
after.
those
but-
always make me feel bad.
Yeah, dude. Yesterday, I
Oh, dude, I ate so badly yesterday.
I did some shit, dude. Like when I
What did
like
you do?
I ate bad, all right, last week and this whole week, and then I was like, man, there's a burrito waiting for me at home, but I also want to eat 2 McDoubles and
Did
6.
you get McDonald's yesterday?
Yeah,
I got
6
McDonald's
yeah,
yesterday
but I-
because we all ate pizza for breakfast essentially.
Oh yeah, that's why my day was kind of like, oh damn, dude.
Yeah.
I have a really bad problem with food, Vince. You've never had to deal with this, but like,
What do you mean?
it's a struggle, dude.
Well, what's your struggle?
The
right now?
struggle, like you've never had to walk through the valley of the shadow of death when it
Yeah.
comes to food. You feel me, brother?
So you would really like the book Mein Kampf, right? My struggle.
My struggle, honestly, dude. Like the struggle, it's good that like everybody goes through a struggle. You know what I mean? That's one of the best-selling books of all time.
Yeah.
It's an
Next to the
everyday
Bible.
thing.
It's an
Yeah.
everyday struggle. Yeah,
It's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like Biggie.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you know, what I mean, I felt his pain, dude. Shout out to that.
Yeah. I mean, are you like trying to like find the right groove of like your eating habits right
yeah.
now?
I'm sure if I would call it the right groove. I mean,
Yeah.
again, Vince.
What do you want to eat?
Do you think Vince is a groovy dude?
Ooh, that's
How
tough.
would you
Yeah,
describe
so-
Vince?
I don't think I'm groovy.
Yeah,
Groovy is very specific.
Yeah.
You remind me of like a skeleton who's
Wait,
come
Vince,
to life.
Vince might be extremely goofy,
Yeah.
but not
Oh,
groovy.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be crazy to picture Vince with a son who doesn't think he's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, your son for sure is not going to think you're cool,
Oh,
which is going to be very funny.
It's gonna be funny. He's like, Dad, you still wear Supreme? He's like, you should shop at Target like a regular. your kid just wears Target shit.
Yeah, well, imagine your son just dresses very basic.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
I mean,
But he had like a huge dick.
You're like-
He's like, you need to wear all that shit to feel good.
how would I know my son has a huge dick?
Because he changes diapers. He's had the hammer for so long.
That's so funny.
You're like, Joanna, we need Magnum Huggies.
Magnum diapers.
That's so funny. Magnum Huggies. When your kid's got that hammer.
Your son was born with a third leg. Oh, never mind. You're good.
You call that boy tripod, man. Vince is just like, That's so crazy.
I love it. I love it.
How are you doing, Ben?
But then
I'm
what if you have
cool.
a daughter with a penis? You know?
Whoa.
Oh
The biggest
yeah,
penis.
I have a daughter with a penis. That'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What if you
I hang out with her every day.
Really?
Yeah,
Would you rather have a son or a daughter?
Daughter.
that's
Really?
tough, man.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I'll go with daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
If I had a daughter, I'd be pissed, dude.
Why?
Why?
Because
You're like you're one of those fucking guys who's like, oh, my bloodline. I need to. Would you name your fucking son Daniel too?
no, it's not even about bloodline. I just don't want to fucking raise a daughter in 2040 and 2030, dude. Imagine having to raise a daughter in the TikTok era. That shit would suck, dude. Because I could just tell my son, what?
That's so funny. Well, tell me why.
Huh? It's hard. It's harder to raise a daughter.
I think the point that I can maybe agree with is raising kids with like technology. I think that might be more difficult.
You don't think it's harder to raise a daughter? You think it's easier to raise a daughter or a son? What do you think?
I don't think it's. I mean, I'm taking care of like a boy and a girl
and
right now.
look, Dick, the boy is nice to you, and the girl gives you so much fucking trouble.
I'm not around the boy as much.
No, but the girl is
The
the
boy
one.
gave you COVID.
Yeah, the
boy
girl
gave me
The
COVID,
girl
yeah.
doesn't say thank you. She gives you
Yeah.
attitude, and I want to swing on her, dude. I want to
That's so
swing on her
fun.
right now
On
for
a
This is
you.
a 15-year-old girl. Like,
Yeah.
they're allowed to.
Yeah, bro, she can catch these hands, dude. How old is 15 really? She can catch these hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
could have
gonna
gone one of two ways. Daniel.
Yeah. She better catch one or two hands. She might catch both if she keeps up that attitude.
I
Vince.
don't think I would mind having either one. I don't have a preference, you know.
I wouldn't mind, but it'd be cool to have a son because I feel like it'd be easier for me to bond with a son, and a daughter is just like, man, dude.
Why do you think it would be harder for you to bond with the daughter?
Because the daughter's a woman and I'm not.
Yeah, but like you can still like make those connections and
No,
stuff.
you could
know?
for sure, but yeah, like you know what I mean. If you're like a dude and I can teach him how to play baseball, or you know what I
Dude,
mean.
Girls
with a
can
girl,
play.
too.
Girls can play baseball
they,
too.
They can play. They can play base. I don't know.
They can also read and have good jobs.
no,
and everything.
I just think it's easier for me.
Well, think about it. If you have a daughter, it's gonna be so easy to teach her how to kiss boys because you have
Yeah.
so much experience doing it.
Dude, she's gonna talk to me about like your period and shit. I'm like, I don't know anything about that, dude.
That is true.
Are
That's
you sure?
Bro, when Lola was on her period, I was just like, get that shit away
Wait,
from
dogs
me.
can get their periods?
Yeah.
And sometimes they
See?
can last longer than like humans do.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
they got big old dog pussies,
You
dude.
can be up to a month actually.
Yeah, it's very disgusting.
How do you fix that shit?
You throw them away.
Or by actually spaying them. Yeah.
you leave them at the park.
That is terrible.
The Cabral method.
That's the Barch method, Dick. It was not me. It was not me. I
You didn't give the order.
I didn't give the order, dude. I was just
You
following
just-
orders.
you
I was
just followed
I was just
orders.
following orders, dude. But yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have either though. But I would prefer, I think, a son. It'd be cool. Imagine me with a little me running around.
Mini me.
Yeah, his name's Vinny Cabral. Vince Cabral.
It's-
Would you get mad if I named my son Vince?
No, I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it was weird though?
It'd be weird if you name him that and then I don't baptize your child or something.
I wouldn't want. Why are you gonna
Yeah,
baptize
you'd
my
have
child?
to be the.
Yeah.
Vince,
What-
Vince is automatically my
want Vince to-
children's godparent.
I want
Yeah.
Vince to circumcise my son.
With his mouth, like got the acidic juice to it. That's how
That's so fucking weird that they just get away with that shit.
Wait, what is who?
acidic Jews in specific communities circumcise children with their mouths.
Are you lying to me?
No.
And we just are just.
It might be offensive. I said that's crazy, but that's pretty fucking crazy.
Bro, that's not fucking offensive. How weird.
There was like a-
we were
this is
not.
a
no,
years
some
ago.
people might be offended if they're from that background.
No,
So I'm saying
dude,
that this
if
is.
somebody is like from a background who fucks kids and they might be offended, I'm like, yo, you're fucking weird. You should not put any child's dick in your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Like,
I
I
agree.
can't-
Yeah.
Because there was this thing that I read a few years ago where there was a herpes outbreak because a minister had herpes and then they was biting the children's dicks. So it was like babies having herpes.
Right.
After
All right, imagine you told me this like a moment ago, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, and you can convert to Judaism whenever, right?
Bro, I feel like Steve Harvey right now. When somebody gets the answer wrong, I'm just like, oh my lord.
This is a
hell
hell no
no.
moment right here.
You're telling me his big old teeth.
I actually looked into converting to Judaism to get a free trip to Israel a
You
few
have to
years
get an
ago.
adult circumcision,
You
right?
have to get an adult circumcision.
Yeah.
And even if you're circumcised already, you have to get like another ceremony done.
Yeah. Nick was telling me that when you get circumcision, apparently your dick doesn't grow to the full size that it was supposed to grow to.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy?
And that's why he's only 3 inches right now instead of the 4.
Is he circumcised?
Huh?
Is he circumcised?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you ever feel like something's missing in your life? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, bro, your foreskin.
It's like when you wake up in the morning and like you only have one of the 2 socks. You're
Mhm.
like, I know that something's not right here.
Yeah. Right, you know how the government could pay for what do you call it? Like somebody to get their
BBL?
no, that too. But
Imagine Joe Biden. That's a platform he runs on in like 2 years.
the BBL, look, we talked about it, but like somebody
Everyone gets a BBL.
the government can pay for your gender reassignment surgery, right, or something like that.
Wow.
That's like a thing. What if the government can pay for like your foreskin reconstruction surgery? Like I was attacked as a child,
Being made whole.
being made
claims,
whole
yeah.
again, and then like they win the president. Like Trump does that and he wins 2024.
Did a rabbi bite off your dick as a child? You might be entitled to reconstruction surgery.
What's the fucking? Who's the lawyer that you see all around here?
It's,
Call Jacob.
Call
Jacob.
Jacob. If a lawyer, if someone ripped the tip of your dick off when you were an infant, call Jacob.
Call Jacob,
We'll
dude.
fight for you.
Dude, man, somebody needs to fight for these babies. I'm like a fucking pro-life person, but for circumcision, I'm like, think about the babies.
Yeah, think about the
What
babies.
about the babies, dude? You know what I mean? You feel me?
The baby.
The
baby, yeah.
That food just keeps throwing hands.
Dude, that's what you need in a rapper sometimes, dude. You need somebody who's willing to throw.
You
hands.
feel like rappers have
I don't
been
like
too
his
soft.
music, but I like every single 5 video I've ever seen him in.
That's wild.
I used to like his music for a little bit.
I like the baby. I think he's fine. I like Levitating. He makes a good song with Dua Lipa. I like that he. I didn't like that she threw him under the bus.
That's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
And I
Like,
posted the same thing with you.
yeah. When would you ever throw us under the bus?
No, there's no reason for me
I like that.
to
Oh,
do that.
but if we gave you a reason,
Look. I would never throw you.
if we gave you a reason,
Yeah.
Give me a reason. I'd never throw you under the bus. I'd invite you onto the bus.
Oh, I like that.
Come
shit.
on, man.
That's
so
not.
you can go to the middle of nowhere and shoot us in the back.
Yeah. Vince is gonna make me sit in the back of the bus. You're gonna make me sit in Rosa's row. Are you having a good Black Future month?
Yeah, dude, it's pretty good.
What have you done to advance the Black community?
I'll Venmo Dylan by the end of the month.
Yeah, I'll give Dylan a job to like make some art or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll make him. I can think of some art projects for Dylan that I'll pay him.
Mhm. Yeah, he's a crazy guy. Well, the month is almost over.
Yeah.
February 20th.
But I mean, it's not it's, it can keep going. It doesn't have to just end
not end.
there.
Yeah,
You
Black
don't have to just like stop celebrating.
Yeah, Black History
something or
Month is a
people.
mindset, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Every day is. It's like Valentine's Day. Those people that say shit about Valentine's. Every day is Valentine's. Every day is Black History Month to me, brother.
Yeah.
You know, assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean?
Fucking stupid.
Can we become Black Muslims?
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
You can be Muslim.
No, I want to be the Black Muslims.
Oh,
No, there's two different kind of Muslims.
there's a Nation of Islam.
Yeah, that's the one I want to be.
That's
The one where we all
the one
wear
I didn't know
the
until
one,
right now.
the one we wear fresh ass suits and we just say the honorable Vince Caldera says.
The honorable Vince.
The
Caldera.
honorable Vince Caldera says.
And you know what Vince was doing behind the scenes too.
Yeah, oh dude, Vince. Yeah, with the 17, he's like 17 is a ripe number.
Oh, don't they? Well, I'm not gonna.
Speculate, Vince. It's
No,
speculate.
no, no, no.
Speculate.
Okay, it's gonna be. I'm
It's good.
not
Just-
gonna say
just-
something that might come off as
just
offensive.
say you could be. Why?
No, because that's
I'll
All
say.
right, let's say we're gonna
because
cut.
people
We're gonna
people
cut
that
out
aren't
the.
you would throw me under the bus.
Oh really? But
Yeah.
if people threw you under the bus, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna stand in front of the bus because my boy's gonna do an Eddie Guerrero reversal, and they're just gonna get hit by the bus. Has that ever happened? Have you ever seen that happen? Like where
Someone reversed the
no,
bus?
No, not the real, not the what I just said, but like somebody tries to cancel somebody else, but doing so they cancel themselves.
I once saw someone cancel themselves.
You said the guy. Oh, tell me the story again.
There was this comic before the Me Too movement who was this like fat nerdy guy who recorded a special at a comic book store, and then he released a special, and then like when the Me Too stuff started happening, he made a Facebook post being like, I did this thing a few years ago to this woman and it made her uncomfortable and it's not okay and I'm sorry. And then everyone is like, that's not okay.
Hey, that's really bad. Also, I don't
And then
think
he deleted everything and you can never find his album again and he's never done stand up.
he deleted
Damn,
himself. Yeah.
dude.
Also, I don't think you're supposed to tell someone else's story, even if it's like you're
Yeah.
well intentioned or
uh-huh.
whatever.
That's why when Vince talks about the Kanye West story, I'm like, that's actually not your trauma.
That's yeah. There was actually an author. I think she's white, and she wrote an entire novel that
Mary
got a lot of
Shelley.
praise. Yeah, it's
Mary
Mary
Shelley?
Shelley.
Yeah.
No, it was a book that talked about the experience of crossing the border
Mhm.
and that whole thing. And people were like, "Oh, this is so amazing," but she has never been through any of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a white woman, right?
Yeah, and I think even Oprah celebrated the book.
Yeah. So you know it's good. Oprah
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
black woman, and she's never wrong.
Like she just role played this whole thing.
Mhm. Yeah, she was just not an NBC. It's a RPG.
RPG,
Yeah.
RPG, dude. Fucking nice. Look, I love RPG. You know what I mean? One of my favorite Supreme Court justices, RPG. Yeah, dude.
RPG.
RPG.
One of your former Supreme Court justice.
What happened? She retired?
Yeah. From everything.
Put her in the dirt. She was a crazy dude.
Hearing the song that Sheck West cover on SNL for her made me be like, okay, this is.
Oh, that was the Pete Davidson thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, man. If I were Kanye, I'd hate that. I'd hate if that guy was piping my girl too.
Dude, white people really ruined Sheck West.
They did.
What did he do?
Well, that one was just specifically they did it was Live Sheck West, but they did it Live Ginsburg, and they did like a rap cover with just Ruth Gator Ginsburg for Sheck West song, and then they just ruined Mo Bamba in general.
Oh wait, and it was Pete Davidson doing that?
Yeah, it was Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson, dude, needs to be stopped for real.
They need to stop this Malibu's most wanted guy.
They do need to stop.
That's what he is right now.
I don't know, dude. They need to stop that man. And Kanye is in no way wrong. You know what I mean?
I think Kanye's been right all the way.
We've all been there, brother. This is what OJ could have done if there was like Instagram in the 90s. Instead of like murdering people, he would just be posting.
All this crazy a list of all of his enemies, and then being like, oh, there's actually a lot more than this. I think he did that recently too. He just like listed all the people that he is not cool with.
Kanye or OJ?
And Vince Caldera's on that list.
Yeah, I'm also on that list.
Dude,
yeah,
the thing like
right before my album.
The crazy thing is like Kanye followed like some people, so they have clout now. And like they post their DMs at Kanye. Like this one guy was just like, he had a plunger and pointed at a picture of Pete Davidson. He's like, give me the green light, Kanye. And Kanye's like, stand by.
That's pretty funny, actually.
And the guy is just, he keeps commenting. He's like, thank you for letting me be a part of this journey, Kanye. And everyone just like stopped dick riding.
That's crazy.
Dude, the Kanye dick riders are like fucking.
You ran into something. This could be maybe the last thing we talk about. So imagine one of us dies.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then we're so overcome with grief that we kill ourselves afterwards. But then imagine everyone is like, wow, they really dick rode Vincent to death.
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm the person who dies, and then one of you kills yourself out of sadness.
If you die, Daniel's killing himself within days.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I think
I'm gone.
if I died, I know Vince would he'd be like hurt for a month, and then he'd like take his own life, and then he'd also take everyone in his house's life. He'd pull a Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
So and I'd be
my favorite wrestler, honestly.
Yeah, and I'd be like, wow, Vince really cared.
And then I'd be the last one left, and I'd have to comfort all the girls that liked you guys.
Yeah.
Wait, when he's on the way, I'm gonna hold the gates.
Dude, it'd be so crazy if we all just go out in the same car.
And then I end up dying under a pile of women.
Yo,
suffocating.
It all connects together.
Just one fat. Just one.
Hey, tax season's coming up.